manifestation is real. Another tip I want to tell y'all, they be having them specials and they be trying to keep it on a low. Discipline is definitely needed during this whole adulting 101 process. If you break that lease, it's gonna be on your credit score. Make sure your credit is right. We ain't doing that, you know what I'm saying? It's 2023 anyways. Y'all need to step y'all cookies up. Mommy can't help, daddy can't help. Budget that money. I'm back again with another freaking video for you guys today. As y'all can see by the title, I just want to give all my first apartment hunters tips, like simple, strict to the point tips. I'm gonna number them down. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If y'all have any questions, make sure y'all leave them down below, and make sure y'all like my video. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some good information for y'all, so y'all need to like my video right now, because y'all gonna gain something from this video today. And if you ain't subscribed to my channel, you need to go ahead and do that real quick. It's boom, 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 2 seconds. Anyways, today I wanted to hit y'all with some tips for moving into your first apartment. Now, those who don't know, I'm in my first apartment right now. Moving into my first apartment, I moved from New York to Atlanta at 19. It was some trial and error, but it was because I didn't know anything. So you really learn as you go. But I watched a whole bunch of videos like y'all doing right now, and some of them was helpful, some of them was pointless, and some of them was just like, you know, what you put the video up for. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to give y'all tips that y'all really should do. You know what I'm saying? It will help you during the process. And some of these tips that I say might be like, oh, that's common sense, but you don't do it. You actually have to do it, and it will help you during your process of apartment hunting. Also in this video, I wanted to answer some of the questions that were left under some of my apartment videos. I wrote notes too, by the way, so I gotta look at my notes. If y'all see me looking at my phone, I had wrote notes for this. So the first tip that I have for you guys is save money. Save money, save money, save money. And when I say save money, save at least 6 months worth of rent. I'm telling you, it will help you. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it will give you time. Because when you move to a new place, you know, you want to start looking for furniture, you want to start exploring the area, going to different restaurants, you want to start meeting new people, you know what I'm saying? And you want to give yourself time to do those things. But if you don't come with enough money to cover your rent, the important bills, then you can't do that, because you're going to be working and worried about how you're going to pay your rent and how you're going to pay your bill and how you're going to pay this bill, that bill, and that bill. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say make sure you have 6 months worth of rent. It will help you in the long run, because it gives you time to do those extra things that needs to be done. And it saves yourself stress. You don't want to be stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Especially if this is your first apartment. Please plan accordingly. Don't do nothing unplanned, because then you will get yourself in a dilemma. And once you sign that lease, girl, once you sign that lease, if you break that lease, it's going to be on your credit score. Your credit going to go down. Your credit going to go down. And then it's going to be hard for you to get another apartment. But once you sign them papers, you stuck, boo. So that's why you want to plan accordingly. So please, save money. Have 6 months worth of rent. This is not a tip, but if you don't take anything from this video, please do not let social media fool you with these luxury apartments you see people having, and this and that and that and that, because it ain't always what it seems. Like they say, the grass ain't so green on the other side. Like, don't let social media fool you about these apartments, especially here in Atlanta. Don't let nobody fool you, girl, boy, guy, whoever watching this. Don't let nobody fool you. Take that. Know your financial situation. What I mean by that is know how much you can afford every month, because these bills are coming to you every month. Every month you're gonna have bills. And it might seem like, oh, I got it, but it really don't hit you until you gotta pay it. Like, then it's clicking. Now it's clicking, Steven. You know what I'm saying? So know yourself to know, and be realistic with yourself. Like, boom, the rent is gonna be $1,700 every month. I still gotta get my hair, my nails, my toes done, my wax done. Your maintenance alone is about $500. If you're a girl, your maintenance alone is between $500 to a band already. So then you still gotta pay your rent, which is $1,700. I just threw out a number. I don't know how much your rent gonna be, but I'm just saying. Then your regular bills. Do you have a car? Do you have to pay car insurance? Do you have to pay your car note? You know what I'm saying? Then you still have Georgia Power. Another thing in Georgia is no gas. Ain't no gas where I'm at. Most of these apartments are all electric, so you don't gotta worry about no gas bill, but you'll have a Georgia Power bill. Honestly, what I would tell you to do is make a list on your notepad. Make a list of all your bills that you already pay, your phone bill, your car note, your car insurance, your maintenance. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you already do every month, and then add in your rent, and then add in your Georgia Power bill, because then it lets you see, like, okay, I already paid this much, then I gotta add in this much. So if I gotta add in this much, I ain't gonna be able to do all of this, and I still need to do all of this. So that means I can't get this apartment because it's too much. It needs to flow with what I got. You know what I'm saying? It'll show you. But just be real with yourself. So plan, write everything out, write your financial situation out, write all your bills down, make a list of needs and wants. That literally helped me. Make sure your credit is right. You know what I'm saying? Some of these apartment complexes will not accept you if you are below this score, that score, you know what I'm saying? And money can't help you. You know what I'm saying? Money can help you in certain situations, but during these apartment situations, your credit score bad, they don't want to deal with you because they're looking at it. If your credit score is bad and you're not paying stuff on time, they're looking like, well, why would I give her this apartment to rent if she can't even pay these credit cards on time? She's not going to pay you on time. That's how they look at stuff. So please, make sure your credit is right before you even think about moving, because it'll be a waste of your time. Literally. Another thing, budget. Make sure you have a budget before you even think about moving, touring, anything. Budget everything out, and this kind of go hand in hand with knowing your financial situation and making that list like I told y'all before. Budgeting actually helps. Like before I even moved, when I tell you I was on Amazon, Wayfair, Ashley Furniture, ATL Furniture, I was pricing what I wanted, like the couch. Okay, the couch is $1,300. Okay, the TV $500. Okay, my bed said $375. Like I was budgeting everything out because I'm like, okay, boom, I need to make this amount of money by this date. And another thing I was doing was, when I was at home, I would be like, okay, boom, I need to make $375 a day. Boom, I need to sell 8 First Lies a day. I need to sell at least 8 First Lies a day. If I can't do that, I need to sell X amount of outfits. I need to do this. Like, I planned my day out. One thing that y'all need to know, manifestation is real. If you wake up in the morning and be like, I need to make $300, I'm going to make $300, you gonna make that $300, girl, because you said it, you thought it, you applied. You know what I'm saying? So you have to say stuff to yourself out loud and manifest these things. When you do stuff like that, like I was doing every day, boom, I need this much, okay, I'm gonna get it. Boom, next day, Tuesday, 300, next day, 300, next day, 400, next day, 500. Like I was just making money because I put my mind to it. And then the reason why I knew how much money I needed to make a day, why? Because I was budgeting my money out. I was budgeting. My furniture cost this much. My 2 TVs cost this much. My bedroom cost this much. My decor cost this much. I need this amount of money by this date because I need to have it by this date. And that date wasn't even the date of moving in or nothing. I just made myself an expiration date to have this stuff done. I discipline myself. Discipline is definitely needed during this whole adulting 101 process. Like, you need to be able to discipline yourself to know what you need to get done and what you want to get done. So please budget out your money. If you have to write a list of all your furniture that you want and all your furniture that you need similar to your bills, do that. Budgeting your money helps you in the long run, and even overestimate your stuff. So if something costs $1,300, put an extra $100 on it. Oh, $1,400, boom. Because they give yourself leeway to make and have the amount of money you need in order to move. And literally, I was on my calculator and I was like, okay, $1,300 plus, $400 plus. I was doing that. I don't care. I sure was. I was not playing. I need to make sure I had enough money to get what I want. I am not one of them people who goes with the flow or settles for less. I'm not one of those type of people. So I knew that I had to budget my money out because I know I want glass decor in my bedroom. I knew I wanted that from the jump. I knew my dresser was going to be a band. I knew this was going to be $375. I knew how much I was planning on spending on my room alone. You know what I'm saying? I set a budget for myself to spend $10 on my furniture, and that's what I did because I planned it out. So I was able to do that. Nothing was unplanned. I budget my money out. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. Like, I don't want to move somewhere and be like, ugh, I don't really want that couch, but I have to get it because that's all I can afford. We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's 2023 anyways. Y'all need to step y'all cookies up, plan everything out so y'all can live how y'all want to live and not how you have to live based on your financial situation. Budget that money. Another thing that you should do, write down a list. Now, I know I keep saying list, but these lists help, and they help narrow down certain situations when it comes down to it, because you're going to have situations that we're going to get to where you're going to need to be able to narrow a situation down to pick a certain situation you want to be in. Anyways, make a list or notate your dislikes and your likes about an apartment. So write down what you're going for and what you ain't going for. I know for a fact I was not having no apartment with white appliances. I didn't want white appliances. I really wanted stainless steel, and I was told I was getting stainless steel, but when I moved in, everything was black. You know, sometimes when we gonna get to that, the leasing office will play you a little bit, but you already decided leasing, you already done there, so you just gotta do what you gotta do. Definitely write out what you gonna go for and what you not gonna go for. If you need a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and that's what you want, write that down. You ain't going for nothing less. If you want a pool at your place, a gym at your place, if you want a patio, if you want a balcony, if you want everything included, make sure you write that down because it helps narrow the apartment hunting process down. Because if that apartment don't have it, it's already a no-go. You know what I'm saying? So write a list, what you going for in an apartment and what you ain't going for in an apartment. It will help you in the long run. Another tip I want to tell y'all, you need to make sure before you sign anything, you go see that apartment physically. You need to see it with your own eyes, not on no FaceTime, not through no virtual tour. You need to go and see that apartment. Because don't get me wrong, virtual tours, yes, you see everything, but you're not standing in the actual apartment to know, okay, I got enough room for this long couch. I want an L-shaped couch. Boom, my TV should fit. You not getting the real feel for it. You don't know if the next door neighbor's kids yelling, banging on a wall, acting all stupid. You don't know if they're making hella noise. You don't know if they're playing loud music. You just don't know. The leasing office most likely is going to show you a demo room. They're not even going to show you the apartment you would be getting. They will show you a demo room during the virtual tour. Now, if you go in person, they're going to show you the apartment that you're supposed to be moving into. During them virtual tours, they're going to show you a demo room, meaning it's just for show. This is what they show all customers that are looking to rent an apartment there. We don't do that virtual tour stuff. That's okay to look and see how it looks, but you must still go in there and physically look at it. Point blank, period. When you do go on tour, don't be scared to look at stuff. Flick the light, make sure that light works. Open the refrigerator, see how the freezer looking. Turn on the water, see how that works. Look in the closet. Touch the shelf, see if they dirty. Check the paint, make sure the paint is good. I know the people were sick of me because I wasn't playing. Like, I said, oh, y'all need to paint that. What is all of that? Like, I need to come into, even if somebody was just here last month, I need to look brand new if y'all finna get my money. I wasn't playing like, oh, that sink, I don't like that sink. Y'all gotta switch out that sink. Whatever you don't like, they're going to fix, point blank, period. That's their job and that's what they're gonna do. So don't be scared to look because this is somewhere you're potentially going to be spending your money. So you need to make sure everything is good and everything is to your liking. Point blank, period. Another tip, do not be scared or afraid to ask questions. I asked a lot of questions. Some questions were probably dumb to them. Some questions were probably weren't dumb. I really don't care. Answer my question. This is my first time moving. I need to know. Is everything included? I need to know. I can just call y'all anytime y'all come fix it. Can maintenance just walk into my house? And y'all need to make sure y'all ask that question because some of these apartments, they be tripping thinking they could just walk in after a knock. No, if I don't open my door, you don't come in. Point blank, period. So y'all need to ask certain questions. Do y'all provide extra keys if I lose my key? Is the pool open 24/7? Just ask questions. Do not be afraid to ask questions. That's the point. That's their job, to answer our questions because they want our money and I want my questions answered. So don't be scared to ask questions. Ask questions, please. Another tip I will tell you guys is avoid choosing the first apartment you see. And the only reason why I say that is because once you sign that lease, it is over. You was stuck. It's up and it's stuck. Literally, like, it's up and it's stuck. Like, you're stuck. If y'all watch my apartment video, y'all seen that first apartment I seen, I loved it. I was like, this is the one. This is the one. I wanted that one. And I'm not even in that one right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I kept looking. And mind you, apartment hunting is fun, but you will get tired of looking after the 4th apartment, especially if you're moving to Atlanta. Everything is so far, so it's like, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? But I pushed through and I kept looking, and glad I did, because I found something that was to my liking. It's cheaper, but everything is not included. So is it really cheaper? You know what I'm saying? Y'all also need to know, sometimes the rent that y'all see is just the base rent. Sometimes it doesn't include the water, the gas, the light, all of that. Sometimes it don't include that. So they only give you the base rent price on purpose. You still gotta pay for the internet, all of that. So you gotta add that plus those extra bills. So is it really cheaper? Because this apartment include everything. So y'all gotta figure stuff out like that. Another tip that I did want to tell y'all is, make sure y'all ask the leasing office or your tour guide, make sure y'all ask them, what are the specials for moving in? Some leasing apartments, they'll tell you. A lot of these apartments in Atlanta, they ain't gonna tell you. So you need to ask, do you guys have any special, moving in special? Sometimes it's 2 months free. Sometimes it's a flat rate for your lease term. Every apartment complex is different. They be having them specials and they be trying to keep it on a low. So make sure y'all ask about them special. Another tip, avoid moving in the middle of the month. And I say avoid moving in the middle of the month because it's going to cost a lot more moving in the middle of the month than it would at the beginning or the end of a month. Because when you're moving into an apartment complex or an apartment in the middle of the month, you're spending more money because you got to pay that month plus the prorated rate for the days that you're in there. And then you still got to call all of these different places like Georgia Power. You're going to have to call Georgia Power on your own. Like, you want to be... This is really adulting. Like, you're going to be doing a lot of stuff on your own. Mommy can't help. Daddy can't help. Like, you just need to, you're going to be calling all of these places. Some of them might charge extra because you're in the middle of the month. Just don't even do it. Just listen to me. I'm telling y'all something. Don't do it. Move at the beginning of the month or the end of the month. And another tip, the best months to move to me are January, February, March. Them apartments be cheap during tax season. I don't know why, but keep that in mind. That's another little tip for y'all. Another tip I want to tell y'all is that it is okay. It's 100% okay to move into your place and not have any furniture. And it's also okay to go on payment plans for your furniture. This is something I wish I would have done. Me, knowing that I saved enough money to, you know, buy everything out, I just went in there, paid for it when I could have had more money in my pocket by just going on a plan. I wish I would have went on a payment plan because then I would have more money in my pocket, giving them money piece by piece by piece instead of just giving them this big lump sum of money now it's out my bank account. So I wish I would have done that, and I'm just letting y'all know as a tip that is okay to do. Please do it. I will tell you to do that. Even if you got $1,300, do the payment plan. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll help you still get other stuff that you need to get. So use payment plans. Another tip that I did want to tackle on is roommates. You know, I've been in college. I had a roommate. I had a good roommate. So, you know, the only thing that probably like was an issue was me playing music or me turning on a light, stuff like that. But the whole roommate situation, like, honestly, I would never get a roommate. I wouldn't want my friends to come here and roommate with me and pay half of the rent or nothing like that. Just because I know what type of person I am. I know little stuff would irritate me. Like, if I have my clothes in the dryer, don't take my clothes out the dryer. If I have my clothes in the washer, don't touch my clothes in the washer until I move them, or tell me. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just that whole thing. Like, don't tell me nothing. Like, I'm paying... I just don't want a roommate. It's just annoying. Then you gotta worry about who they bringing in and what time they bring them in. Is they gonna be loud, or is they gonna leave dishes in the sink? Is they gonna wash them dishes? Like, are you gonna cook and then clean up your dishes? Like, are you gonna sweep when you see something on the floor? Are you gonna take out the garbage? Are you gonna let it build up? Are you gonna clean your room? Are you gonna clean the house? Like, little stuff would irritate me. So I'm not big on the whole roommate situation. If you can do it on your own, go ahead and please do it on your own, or budget and plan so that you can do it on your own. All it takes is budgeting and planning. Once you do that, you should be good because you already know what you're getting yourself into. Don't take the easy route and get no roommate. And you never really know a person until you live with them. So yes, y'all best friends. Yes, y'all been friends for years, but you ain't never lived with them for years. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different. And a lot of these people here in Atlanta got roommates, and they act like they got their own place and they got roommates. Everything ain't what it seems. How they make it seem. Like I told y'all before, if y'all remember nothing, remember something in this video. And about the whole relationship situation, you know, I can't really give tips on that because I don't really, you know, that ain't me. So I can't give y'all no tips on that because I don't know nothing about moving in with your girlfriend or moving in with your boyfriend, how that works or nothing like that, because I don't get into that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't help with that. But those are some quick little tips I wanted to give you guys if you're moving into your first apartment in 2023. Also, if you're moving to Atlanta, these are great tips to have and to know. Now, I want to answer some of the questions that people left under my videos because I told them I will go in depth with it in another video. Okay, somebody asked me, what are some of the best outskirts to move to around ATL? So I would say South Side, but every side has their own good niche of places to move. When I say niche, every side, north, east, south, west, you know what I'm saying? But I would say places like Jonesboro, Riverdale, they call it McDonough, but it looked like McDowell, whatever. I will also say North Druid Hills, I think it's called. But those areas are good areas for you to look at, in my opinion. Let me see what else y'all been asking. One girl said, I'm moving into my first apartment at ATL. Can you give me some tips? I'm kind of scared. All these tips that I gave you are really good tips. I'll even do a part 2. I know there's hella more tips. I will make a part 2 if you guys like this video. But another thing I will tell you, girl, do not be scared. There's nothing to be scared of. Think about it like I'm moving for better opportunity. I'm moving to get a feel of a new environment, new people, new money. Like you're just moving to get a feel for better everything. This is a come up. This is not something to be scared of, to be second, you know, guessing. Just do it. If you want to do it, do it. Get her done. Don't keep, you know, we don't do all that. We get her done. So nothing to be scared of. Just think about it. This is something that you need to do to elevate. This is all a part of the progress and process, progress, everything. This is a part of our journey. So just do it. Don't be scared. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. Just do it. And that's another thing, like, do not let social media trick you into saying, oh, you need to hurry up and move at 17, 18, 19. Do it when you're ready to do it. Don't nobody need to be rushing to pay no bills. Like, do it when you're ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? At your own pace. 22, 32, you know, maybe not 32, but you know, you get what I'm saying? Let me see what else y'all been asking. Somebody asked me, is the food good in Atlanta? Girl, yes, the food is good. But don't nothing hit like Buffalo. So the food is good. I ain't say fantastic, but it's really good though. It really is good. Somebody said it's a lot of black people in Atlanta. Most towns and cities in Georgia are majority black. Do you feel great energy? Yes. That's one thing that I do love about Atlanta. Like, everything is black. You know, you see more of your kind. You see more of your people doing good. That should be motivating to make you even go crazier and go harder and drive and go crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you walk in, you see a black waitress. You see a black manager. You see a black business owner driving Rolls Royces, driving all of that. Like, it makes you like, let me get on my shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, I like that. I like seeing that. I love seeing that. You should definitely move here. Someone said, I'm moving in April. Can you help me decorate my apartment? Girl, yes. All you gotta do is DM me on Instagram. I'll help you. Girl, I might redecorate my living room as well because I'm tired of the orange. You know what I'm saying? It's nice or whatever, but it's just getting on my nerves. Keep coming and seeing it's orange. But yeah, girl, all you gotta do is DM me. I'll text back. Somebody said, can you rent an apartment without Section 8 voucher? I don't know nothing about Section 8 vouchers or Section 8, honestly. Like, I don't know anything about that. But I'm sure if you just do research on it, like search Georgia policy or Georgia's renter policy, a lot of stuff you can find through Google. So just look on Google or something like that, because I really don't have any advice for that because I don't know anything about that. A lot of people keep saying, where did I get my furniture from? You can search up ATL furniture. I got a lot of my furniture from there. Oh, it's a flea market here in Atlanta. It's dirt cheap. They have mad new stuff in there, couches, beds, the bed springs, the box springs. They got everything in there. It's a flea market, so definitely check that out. Do you have any Amazon storefront links? That's what I'm gonna do, girl. I am gonna make me an Amazon storefront so I could just literally put the links in the description and y'all can click everything that I have if y'all want that. Thank you, girl. I'm definitely gonna do that. I don't have one, but I'm definitely gonna do that. Do you ever get lonely living by yourself? Honestly, to this question, I don't get lonely living by myself, but sometimes like I might get bored. You know what I'm saying? So when I feel myself getting bored, I just get up and do something. But I like being by myself. I like having my own place. I can talk as loud as I want. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing because it's just me in here. I like cleaning up when I feel like it. I like just having my own, like saying this is mine. Like this is mine. So getting lonely, I'll say no, I don't get lonely. I actually enjoy being by myself, but don't get me wrong, sometimes I do get bored, and that's when I just hit my friends up and bother them, and then we'll do something or something like that. But living alone is fine, especially when you got YouTube. Like, you're not really alone. Like, if you feel alone, just talk to your subscribers and stuff like that, you know? Where did you get your dresser from? I got my glass dresser from Wayfair. Where did you get your bed frame from? It's a lot of the same questions. Where did you get your bed? What size is that TV? Oh, so the TV in my living room, that's a 75-inch TV. The TV in my bedroom is a 55. Where'd you get that rug from? I got the rug from Amazon. Did you meet any friends? I'll make a separate video on that, but that's all the answers I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you did, please make sure you give me a like. Please make sure you comment and subscribe to my channel. And Nunu out.